But first and foremost, let's get into the first round pick real quick about Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, people are upset about this pick, which I don't know how you can be upset. This is literally like zero bust potential, okay? There's like no way this dude could be a bust, man. Ray Lewis called him a culture changer. Ray Lewis is one of my favorite players of all time, my favorite non-Dolphins players of all time. So for him to say that, that's big, okay? And even Colin Cowherd hating even said positive things about Minkah Fitzpatrick. He was one of the best players in the draft that only failed because everybody was so thirsty for these quarterbacks, okay? Like Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. Shout out to the Bills and the Jets. Thank y'all. Anyways, the only way that he could fail is if the Dolphins literally make him fail by putting places that he don't need to be. They make him fail by putting places that he don't need to be. They make him fail by putting places that he don't need to be. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And if it ain't one thing, it's another. Now, y'all seen that clip at the beginning of the video. That clip was recorded on the day of the draft or the day after the draft, where I pretty much foreshadowed everything that's going to happen. Minkah Fitzpatrick came into the league as a buzz-proof prospect. And I said the only way Minkah Fitzpatrick would not work out is if the Dolphins had him playing spots he wasn't supposed to play. And lo and behold, what the hell happened? I'm going to tell you one thing. Though. Y'all going to start listening to me on this channel. A lot of the time I make a lot of jokes because I care about entertaining. I don't care about being the Dolphins informer of the century. I don't do this to try to be like the Dolphins informer guy. I really just try to make jokes to be entertaining. To be honest, that's my favorite part about YouTube. But y'all going to start listening to me because I be telling the truth. In between all the jokes, it be a lot of truth. Now, to even get into this video, Minkah Fitzpatrick requesting a trade, okay, and going out and seeking a trade, him and his agent, we gotta start off at the beginning. We gotta go back and look at everything that led to this point. Now, to be honest with you, this shit is crazy because this is one of the most mismanaged players I think I've ever seen ever, and I got to see his whole Dolphins timeline. Now, he's not traded yet. We're gonna get into it at the end, but if he ends up getting traded this week or next week or before the trade deadline, his whole entire Dolphins career was completely mismanaged. Now, let's go ahead and get to it real quick. Shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this sentence. We started from the beginning, okay? Minkah gets drafted, all right? 2018 April. Minkah Fitzpatrick gets drafted. Buzz-proof guy, right? I wanted Roquan Smith or Lamar Jackson, but when we got Minkah, I was not upset because he was quote-unquote buzz-proof. And he was a good player, you know what I'm saying? Even though we didn't have a positional need for him. Because he was a safety. He was a safety prospect. We did not need a safety. But he was the best player available. So we picked up Minkah. We started all at the beginning so y'all can get a good understanding of this whole entire situation. We pick up Minkah Fitzpatrick as a safety. A safety. Now, Flex, Minkah played a lot of nickel in college. He was a nickelback in college, so that means we picked him up as a nickelback. No, he was a safety, right? He was a safety prospect. Now, even though it was clear that he had played a lot of nickel in college, no team in the NFL was drafting him to be a nickel, including the Miami Dolphins. And if you need proof, here's the proof right here. Number one, I want y'all guys to do a quick Google search on the best nickel corners in the league. You're going to see Minkah up there. You're going to see Chris Harris Jr. up there. You're going to see Bryce Callahan up there. You're going to see a lot of nickel corners, right? Whatever top 10 list you want to come up with. And go look at every one of them players and go look at where they were drafted. No nickel corner is getting drafted in the first. I don't give a damn how good you are as a nickel corner. You are never, ever getting drafted in the first round. That's number one. So to say that Miami Dolphins drafted Minkah to be a nickel corner is actually disrespectful to the whole front office because you're basically saying we drafted somebody on 5th or 3rd round value in the first round. Minkah was drafted to be a safety. If you need any other proof that Minkah was drafted to be a safety, just look at the Dolphins contract situation. We drafted Minkah Fitzpatrick after just signing Bobby McCain to a new highest paid slot corner contract. He just earned that contract. Why in the hell would you sign, less than a year later, sign another slot corner? You'll go use your first draft pick on another slot? Minkah was drafted to be a safety. All right, so let's get that out the way right now. Minkah is supposed to be a safety because I had to get that out of the way because this is all about positions at the end of the day. That's what the whole argument is about what position Minkah needs to be and what he's happy. So, continue the story. We drafted him to be a safety. Now, Minkah Fitzpatrick has made it clear in recent days he's not an in-the-box safety. Minkah comes to the Miami Dolphins, and obviously we're trying to figure out where he works out now. Originally, he was not starting because he didn't have a spot, right? But then we made it work to where, hey, Bobby McCain goes to the outside, he goes to the nickel corner. Now, keep in mind, he went to the nickel corner because that's where he played in college, and because we still had Rashad Jones and TJ McDonald as safety. But it was well understood that Minkah Fitzpatrick was a safety. It was well understood. He was in the nickel corner because that's what he was used to. He was comfortable there, and it was an easy transition for him because he did so much in college. But it was well understood. As soon as it was time for him to go to safety, he was going to safety. Adam Gase started the mismanagement of Minkah. All right, that's what we're gonna call it. The mismanagement of Minkah. That's what this video is called. Adam Gase started the mismanagement of Minkah by playing him at like 3 positions, right? Now, I'm fine with him playing nickel because that's what he played in college. He was already used to nickel. He had to learn safety, yes, but he was already used to nickel. So if you're just playing him at nickel and safety, that's fine. I'm cool with that, right? But Adam Gase decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put him at outside corner, nickel, and safety. Now you're asking him too much. Guys, I said this in plenty of videos before. There are great rookies that struggle to learn one position. Even Laramie Tunsil, when he came in as a rookie, he had to play left guard because we had Brandon Albert. He struggled at left guard. His first year at left tackle, he struggled. Why? Because he didn't make that transition. His second year at left tackle, which happened to be last season, he had his best season, almost made the Pro Bowl, and now he's traded, by the way. But he almost made the Pro Bowl. It just goes to show there is a transition that you have to make in the NFL. It's a different speed, right? So, you got Minkah Fitzpatrick playing 3 positions. When rookies struggle to learn one, I don't care. And Minkah Fitzpatrick, he's a great player. A great player. But I don't give a damn if you're Superman. It's going to take a toll on you to learn 3 positions and try to excel at them all. Okay? So Minkah Fitzpatrick ends up at outside 3 positions, right? And he held his own pretty much everywhere. But when he got on the outside corner, he started getting cooked. All right? And then you started to notice that Minkah, because at first when he was in the game, he was doing all great. Then you start to notice he kind of falling off. He getting cooked some plays. And to me, it was clear that Minkah had too much on his plate. I don't have actual video clips of me saying in multiple games where Minkah needs to play one position, but real ones know. If you've been watching my videos, you've been rocking with me since, last year, you know. I have said on plenty of occasions, even when everybody was saying, no, Minkah needs to play multiple positions because if somebody gets injured, and it's cool to have him be able to know everything and Minkah's a beast. I've been saying from the very start, Minkah needs to play one position. And the position can't be nickel corner because, again, he was drafted in the first round. If he was playing nickel corner, he should have never been drafted in the first round. Now, if that was the whole goal, that he was literally the worst pick ever, that means we were even more incompetent than I thought we were because we already had just signed Bobby McCain. So, I said Minkah needs to play strong free safety, and he needs to start playing it now. He needs to get his rookie mistakes out the way now. That's what I thought, because every rookie is going to have those growing pains. Why is he not getting his reps? Why is he not learning when all the rest of the rookies are learning, right? So, you fast forward, right? The season ends, we don't make the playoffs, whatever, right? Adam Gase gets fired, Brian Flores comes in. Now, Brian Flores comes in. A new regime. He don't care about nothing else that happened. He don't care that Minkah done played 3 positions already. All he know is I'm putting the players where I think they the best at. So guess what? Brian Flores comes. And keep in mind, before Brian Flores came, Minkah Fitzpatrick made it clear, I want to play one position. All right? Like I've been telling people for months that Minkah needs to play one position. He made it clear, I want to play one position. Now, he don't want to play strong safety, in the box safety, which should have never been a problem because we have Rashad Jones who loves playing in the box. So it should never even be a conflict there. We have one who's excels in playing in the box, and another guy in Minkah who doesn't want to play in the box. It should never be a problem. Minkah, or his skill set is more of a free safety, rangy safety, and be able to be a ball hawk like he was in college. He had what was it, 9 picks in college? He had a lot of interceptions in college, but he didn't want to be in the box safety, which should have never been a conflict there. But whatever, he made it clear that he wanted to play one position, right? So I'm thinking, right, it should be no problem. Minkah goes to free safety, you know what I'm saying? And let's get the ball rolling. But that doesn't happen. You get all these reports that Minkah is getting cooked in practice with Brian Flores. And I can't help but recognize that, well, yeah, I would figure he'd probably get cooked. He's been playing multiple positions. He's been playing 3 positions since he got here. But then Brian Flores comes, implements this new defense, and guess what? Now Minkah is playing 6 positions because now he's playing, not only is he playing free safety, which he played the year before, but now he's playing strong safety with Brian Flores, and also he's at linebacker on 2 sub packages. So, in 2 seasons, this might be a long video, y'all. In 2 seasons, Minkah Fitzpatrick had to learn damn near 6 positions. In his second year in the NFL, he has never ever got an opportunity to settle in or nothing. He's been playing 6 positions. He's never got an opportunity to have growing pains at a certain position. He's never. This is a guy who, y'all seen in the beginning of the video, who they were praising, right? This is the guy that works hard. This is the guy that during this last offseason, right, like before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl, he was wondering whether he had to lose 10 pounds or gain 10 pounds because he wanted to know what position he was going to play during the offseason, because he wanted to know how he had to make his body. If I'm playing safety, I want to get bigger. That's dedication to your craft, all right? But this is a guy that's getting bashed because he's playing so many different positions, 6 in 2 years. Nobody can do that. He's not superhero. So he gets bashed. His mom goes on Twitter, talks about how his son's playing out of position. He's playing in the box safety. He makes it clear that's not his strength. By the way, where was he playing against Baltimore just now when he got cooked? In the box safety. But anyways, his mom makes it clear, he makes it clear that's not where he wants to play, but he has to make up for other people's weaknesses apparently. So this shit, it started with Gase, and now it's transitioned to Brian Flores. So I didn't think too much of it. I did make a video on it that I never uploaded because I was like, I don't even want to overreact about this, but I actually have a video already edited and rendered about the Minkah Fitzpatrick mom tweet thing, but I never uploaded it. Never. All right? I said, I don't want to overreact. Whatever. So that's all we know. And then you fast forward to Sunday, right? First week of the season, Minkah Fitzpatrick gets snaps. You don't know where he's going to be, but you figure out, hey, Minkah Fitzpatrick is in the game as a in-the-box safety. Isn't that where he didn't want to be? Also, he's at nickel corner sometime. Minkah gets smoked, right? Absolutely smoked all game. Gets picked on, bullied, harassed, all right? After the game, you got conversations. Some certain players calling their agent and want to get traded. Now, a lot of people thought it was bull. A lot of people thought it was bull, but it was true. And that player was Minkah Fitzpatrick, okay? So, now we get to tonight, and Minkah Fitzpatrick and his agent are calling around trying to get him traded. And that is the entire mismanagement of Minkah Fitzpatrick. That is the story. I had to get that all the way. Now we can get to everything else about currently. But it's just insane, the entire mismanagement of this guy. It's from 2 different coaching staffs that have a rookie, all right, in his second year, playing 6 positions. He has never been able to get his feet wet at a position because he's been moved around so many times. A guy that was once known as buzz-proof has now broken to the point where he's requesting a trade. All right, that's how we got to this point. So let's just say, so now let's get into what's next. Now, Minkah Fitzpatrick has made it clear he's out of position. Now, he has made it clear that he's not an in-the-box safety. Now, free safety, which is more of a rangy, moving around, which I think he fits at, he hasn't said that he wouldn't be opposed to doing that. Now, he obviously loves the nickel. That's his home. That's what he did in college. But I think he understands when he got drafted at the 11th overall that it wasn't to be a nickel, right? So it's clear that if you've seen Minkah at boundary corner, he gets cooked there, all right? And at the end of the day, he needs to be a free safety. It's just that simple, right? Now, Minkah is unhappy with his role in the defense, right? He doesn't like playing all these positions. But it's not really clear exactly if he only wants to play nickel, if he doesn't want to play any safety, if he doesn't want to play. Because if that's the case, then Minkah needs to get traded ASAP, first of all. And second of all, Minkah was a awful pickup if that's the case, all right? If all Minkah can play is slot corner, if that's where he wants to stay, if he don't want to play nothing else, he was a bad pickup to begin with because you don't draft a slot corner that early. Now, Minkah is a Dolphins player right now, so he is on the team. Maybe the Dolphins and Minkah can rekindle their relationship. Who knows? He is expected to play still on Sunday. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I do know this. I'm not going to be mad if Minkah gets traded and it's because he only wants to play nickel corner. Because if he gets traded because he only wants to play nickel corner, hold on, my camera cut off. But like I said, if we could get, you know what I'm saying, a pick out of a nickel corner, that's beautiful. Because I don't care if he's the best nickel corner in the league. If that's all you could do, you was never worth the first pick. So if we can get a first, even a second, hell, I might take a third for Minkah. If the reason we're trading him is because he doesn't want to do nothing but play nickel, I would probably even take that. But now if he wants to play free safety and we just not letting it happen, then that's when shit gets twisted. That's when I don't understand it. That's when it's a disaster. But if it's because he just wants to play nickel, then yes, he has to go. All right? He was an awful pick. At the end of the day, I don't care if he ends up being the best nickel in the league. Right now he's top 5. He might be one of the best. He's already one of the best. I don't care if he ends up being the best unanimous nickel in the league. He was never worth the top pick. If you get a first, second round pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick, it's great. Now, if he goes to another team and we trade him and they put him to free safety where he's supposed to be and he ends up being Earl Thomas, this shit is a disaster. All right? I will never forget the Dolphins for this. I'm just saying. I will never forget the Dolphins for this. And that's just how I feel currently, all right? So I'm not going to be mad if Minkah gets traded, honestly. I know a lot of people love Minkah. I like Minkah too. But I'm not going to get mad if he gets traded if it's because he only can play nickel. But if it's because any other reason, I'm going to be pissed. Regardless of the situation, Minkah's entire Dolphins career so far has been mismanaged by both coaches, honestly. By everybody, by the entire Dolphins organization. It's just been mismanaged, all right? And so now we're to a breaking point, and now we're going to see what happens. He's been saying already, hey, I don't want to play more. He's been transparent about it, and he's still playing in the box safety. He's still playing multiple positions, and it just boiled over to the point where he got cooked, and now he wants to lead the team. All right, this was a serious mismanagement of a player. Like I said, I'm not going to blame the only way I blame the Dolphins for this, though, is if he goes to another team and he plays a position outside the slot corner and outside of strong safety. If he plays like free safety for another team and he's an all-star. And then that's the only way I'm going to blame the Dolphins. I'm not going to blame us right now, all right? I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to get more details tomorrow because I'm actually recording this at like 1 o'clock in the morning, even though I'm going to upload this like tomorrow because y'all not awake. But I'm going to get more details tomorrow. I'm going to see exactly, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But regardless of the situation, however this ends, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But this is just a mismanagement of a player, of a draft pick, of a draft pick that was once looked at as bust proof, bro. And now it's just question marks all around. All right, and it starts with us. Just horrible scouting. If he can't play anything but nickel corner, it was honestly horrible scouting by whoever everybody had him in the top 10 in the draft. All right. So if he can't play nothing but nickel corner, it was horrible scouting. I doubt that's the only thing he could play is nickel corner. I doubt that the only thing he don't want to. I doubt that he doesn't want to play free safety. All right, it's just we not putting him there for whatever reason. Two regimes refuse to put him at free. We went and put Bobby McCain at free safety before we put Minkah at free safety. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But get in comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe. Roll to 9K in the way. Oh, it's your boy K Flexing. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.